Okay, one of the reasons why I do what I do is to transfer the knowledge from my mistakes that you don't make them. We're going to talk about a lot of my successes and a few of my failures. And I think as you all know as a group, the more you read nonfiction business books, it's a lot easier to learn from someone else's mistakes and someone else's successes than you experience all those things. So we're talking about one of my experiences. And several years ago, I was involved in a healthcare company, and one of my partners was a pilot. And if you read my book, you'll know that my uncle had died in a plane crash. And so we grew up in the 2-engine, 2-pilot minimum professionals. And up until that point, I'd never flown in a non-private, in a private plane, in a non-professional thing. But Rich was a great pilot and very, very cautious. And he had a twin-engine plane. And we'd been going for a couple of weeks. And I had always sat in the co-pilot seat, not by choice, but by his saying it balanced the plane out. And we were coming back from Southwest Missouri on a very cold but sunny February day. And Rich, after we got up in the air, said, "Shaun, you need to know a few things about this plane for something to happen." I said, "Rich, I really don't want to." I didn't want to, but he said, "You're going to have to." So I took over the controls and immediately was perspiring like it was 200 degrees outside instead of 20, and flew for so many minutes. And all of a sudden he said, "Okay, I'm going to take back over." And I'm like, "Thank you." And he said, "Well, no, it's not really that. It is, Shaun, we're going 200 and some miles an hour, and you were off course just a little bit. At that speed and time, in a couple more minutes, we're going to be over restricted airspace, and they're going to scramble F-15 fighters to greet us, and we don't want that." And really, that's what happened to me. Over 30 years of being a little off course at a high rate of speed, covering a great amount of distance, I ended up in the wrong place. And it cost me my freedom, my family, my fortune, and my friends. So I'm talking about things that I don't want you to experience, that kind of experience, making the mistakes that I made.